I'm here with Richard Tomlinson from Experian and Peter Sloman, who kindly chaired today's IDA local insight event. What have you both learnt, first of all, Peter, from today's event?
Well, I think one of the most important things was Sir Michael Bitchard saying to us that, look, let's look out for the budget next week and look for the structural changes which will be needed in central government to enable it to work at a local level, to take on board customer insight, to redesign services. And the emphasis right the way through the day was, look, we've got to improve services and make sure that we have more successful outcomes for people, but we need to find ways of doing that at a lower cost.
And Richard, in terms of customer insights, obviously where you come from, what role do you see that playing in local and national service provision?
Well, I think if we look at some of the main two objectives that we're trying to get in this area, namely efficiency and improved services, it's got an absolutely vital role. Thinking about redesigning services, thinking about service improvement without that fundamental understanding of customers is frankly crazy. So I think we have to start with the customer, start with that insight and build from there.
And Sir Michael said it's not just about tinkering at the edges, it's about rethinking completely. And you both mentioned the iPod in terms of service redesign. It is about thinking completely differently, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly co-production, as the jargon goes, working with people to redesign services and handing power to the consumer rather than holding it in the bureaucracy or holding it within professional areas, I think is vital. But one of the great things from the conference actually was to see people working in the public sector thinking really hard about customers and thinking hard about service design, and actually the commitment to better social outcomes despite the overall economic climate we're all working in.
And it's interesting to see that there is a lot going on, and it's events like this which bring people together so they can share that as well. They can also share it online as well. Can you tell us a bit about where they can do that?
Yes, there's the community of practice, the Insight community of practice, which we want people to join up to so that we can make sure that the conference just doesn't last a day, that the learning can stretch and everybody can make a contribution.